All right, we got Union flanking around to the right. Who's this going to be? Oh, a sizable force. 52nd New York over here, and the Tar Heels, 18th North Carolina. And so it's two of those guys against only one 51st over here, but the 51st... Well, no, I take that back. There's another flag over here, too. Who do we have here? 14th Louisiana as well. So, okay, so Matt and the 51st, Matt and the 14th and the 51st under Livingston over here. Oh, 2nd Mississippi has moved over here. Okay. So, yeah, it's pretty even. This is going to be interesting. So, we got 3 on the left, 2 on the right. You can see the Union guns off in the distance on the hill at Roulette Lane. Dangerous not only for that map, but for this one as well. Let's go see who's manning those guns. This is the 52nd New York. Hang on, no. That's Alabama German Legion. Okay, so there's Tim's guys, and so it looks like the 52nd... No. These are all Alabama German Legion. Okay, so these are all Tim's guys. I don't know why that confuses me so much. All right, that's what I expected. 8th Alabama has one of the best artillery teams in the whole game. All right, the Union's pressing up the hill here. So it looks like the Alabama. Greenberg and the boys, always aggressive. One part of the mighty 88 here coming against the other, the 8th Florida on top of that hill.
Our whole second rank just died.
And you can see the 20th and the 8th putting some pressure on the Alabama here. We see a lot of dead bodies there rolling over in the dirt amongst the apples. Don't eat the green ones, boys. You'll get the shits. And that was the #1 cause of death. Oh, my God. There goes Greenberg, or Harris won. No, there was Greenberg. There's Captain Harris.
Rise up.
Gotta love the discipline, man. Gotta love the discipline of the TGV.
Yeah, they're doing peekaboo.
If there was an award for best looking units in battle, it's gotta be those guys. Not everybody can quick time under fire. Not a lot of people would want to, but not everybody could. You can see, and they're doing their damage as well. Big hole knocked here in the 8th Florida line. And artillery is starting to come in. And Georgia can't stand still either. Nice and aggressive. All right, that's Sergeant Whiskey.
Double rank sports.
Hawks. I have an information. They're standing right on the tree. One regiment.
behind me.
Yep.
All right, so the 8th Alabama in the field. Did the Delaware follow him? It doesn't look like it. Delaware's still at the wall, and the 8th Alabama backing up. See, and this is it. The stone wall is going to have so much cover, I don't know if it's going to have any effect. All right, so the Union moving on the left, and they're doing it fast. This is your 2nd Delaware. Toby on the move, and the 8th Florida and the 20th Georgia do not see it. Not yet. Big blast may have given away their spot, or it may provide them cover. Delaware lining up for a volley. They see it now. Oh, but you see a large hole knocked in the Florida. 20th Georgia taking aim. And the Delaware, oh my God, a blistering fire from the Confederates. Delaware losing at least half of their men.
Comments?
Company, take aim on the stars and bars.
Oswald's still alive. We still got leadership on the field.
Fire.
Oh my God, massive artillery blast hitting directly into the Florida. And they're completely gone. Holy crap. Tim and the 8th Alabama, the gunners, not wasting any time. Damn, I wish I was closer to that shot. Florida wiped. Oh, look at that shot right there. Point blank, 14th Louisiana. Giving the 8th Alabama something to remember them by. Stricker's over here too, so we also have a little mixture of the 2nd Delaware. And we've got movement in behind the cannon. Looks like the 51st, no, 2nd Mississippi, not wanting to be left out in the cold. They want to fight, so they're going to go where the fight is. Right now, Florida's flag is laying in the dirt. All right, when artillery wakes up, this map completely changes. You see now the Georgia on the right flank. But we've still got Confederates pushing up, and this is your 2nd Mississippi. And 8th Alabama still up here. All right, they're backing off now.
Rückfall, Jungs. Wir kommen mit.
Moin mal, der.
Hallo. Moin moin.
Hi. Wir haben noch eine Einheit jetzt oben an den Häutingern, die quasi
So.
auf uns Druck macht.
Achtung, ja.
Hier Steiner, weiter rechts hier an den Zaun.
All right, Hog and the boys back now from that massive wipe. And now they're swinging in on the right-hand side as well, but no more Union units out here at the moment, and I don't believe the Confederates can make it all the way to the wall.
They're at the stone wall again.
Look at those bodies. We'll fall back. Double columns behind me.
Double columns.
Guys, hear them? Look at those bodies. Oh, speaking of bodies, damn, I don't know who that was, but they ain't. They ain't anymore. They was.
Halt right face, double ranks on my right.
Which is really just the 8th Florida and the 20th Georgia.
Should be covered here pretty decently.
Take a knee, boys.
At the knee.
See Rich looking over. Oh! God, Hog got hit directly with a cannonball. Holy shit.
Dude, that blew up.
That base.
I got most of that on camera. Let me wipe the blood off the lens real quick. Oh my god. I was trying to zoom in exactly when that hit.
Left face. And a quick time forward march.
36C.
Oh, fuck. That was awesome. I looked up at the TV right in time to see a Hog blow up.
Ooh, they're going to artillery position.
All right, here they go. TGV wasting no time on the right. They're taking it. 18th North Carolina in the vanguard. Here come the 52nds. Winners in the lead. And they're putting a lot of pressure on the Confederates. Not enough Confederates on this side. And the TGV has made a full right flank attack. And here come the stormtroopers under Greenberg in the 8th Alabama. 14th Louisiana does not have long to live. They're going to need some support, and they're going to need it now.
Yankee, start your head in the wall.
Take it.
Ooh, massive volley from the TGV. 8th Alabama throwing lead that way, and they're going to back up to the caissons. Need any cover they can. There looks like they're playing a little leapfrog. Here come the 18th North Carolina, and they're going to give a little to the 14th. The 14th getting out of there, getting back behind the stone wall. That is great cover right there. Yeah, this is pretty good cover for these guys. So let's see, maybe they can hold up 2/3 of the Union Army, but I don't think so. They're not worried about the 14th. 52nd sweeping around. They want the point of contention, and they've come this way. 2nd Mississippi on the wall by the farm. Will the Confederates be able to run this way? 8th Florida and 8th and 20th Georgia still posted in the center. But a massive, massive push by the Union.
5 more clicks left.
So the German volunteers wasting no time getting in to this field. And they've got a really great position here. Confederates can get around that house and be a detriment to their flank, but with the Alabama over here covering the flank, I don't think they're going to make a lot of headway coming this way. And our TGV friends, they know they just need to put bodies near that point of contention. 22 minutes in the match, both units battle ready, but shit is about to hit the fan. And the 14th have turned that cannon. I'll give this to the 14th. They're brave, Matt. They put that thing right in the front of the face of the enemy. So 18th and 52nd backing off. Not able to make the push. 2nd Mississippi putting some heat on them there. We also have the 8th Florida on the fence doing the same thing.
Alright, let's see what is there.
Oh, they're still moving. Here they come. Another charge. It's the 8th Alabama. The stormtroopers are back at it, and they've rushed the 2nd Mississippi at the farm wall. And here they are. Johnny Wagger going down. And you hear it, that push. The Confederates are engaged, and the 8th Alabama successful. They have a hard flank on the Confederates at this point. 20th Georgia is going to have to get over here and support the 8th Florida. They may already be doing it from a distance. All right. There's your 8th Florida coming back. 20th Georgia in a clump here. Oh, they've got They got Delaware on their back, so they're protecting the back line there. Great calls. Georgia holding up the Delaware.
Company, take aim.
But the TGV have the rest of the UEC in a little bit of a pincer here. Great move. And they're having success, but we do have Confederates back here on the rocks shooting into their backs, and I think you know who that is. 51st New York, our Serpents, back here just making it hell on these on our German friends trying to push toward the point of contention. Constantly get shot in the back, but they've made it into the farm fence line here. And they're shooting directly onto the point of contention, but Matt's guys are still here. Look at these cannoneers here. These artillerymen still here.
Get ready to fire it.
Even though they know they're not going to make a lot of hay near that hay. Oh, here they come. Yankees, aggressive. Here come the 8th Alabama. They're on the fence line near the point of contention, but not near enough. And you see they're shooting into the back of the Georgia, who also get hit with an artillery at the same time. 8th Alabama shooting the 20th Georgia in the back. 8th Alabama shooting the Georgia in the front with an artillery piece. It is brutal on this side of the field, and you can see all the shadows of the Union on the fence line. But we've got an attack here. I see Confederates moving this way. That's your 14th Louisiana. And the 51st. Trying to make a push into the back of the TGV, but they're still strong, and they're going toward the point of contention. Here they go, and that thing's turning blue. You see Truslow leading the troops, and they are on the point of contention. The Union showing some muscle here with 19 minutes left to go in the battle. Confederates engaged, Union on the point of contention. So the TGV really showing what they're all about here this afternoon, putting a lot of pressure on these Confederates. That was a good attack, and they saw it through. A right flank attack. The whole army came this way, and they just kept pushing until they got where they wanted to go. So how will the Confederates respond? Excuse me. Well, you hear that. 8th Florida's going to respond with the musket, and here they are. And they're pouring it into him, and you hear the counterattack engaged. 11:54 in the match. He said, yeah, they weren't ready for my pistol, bro. And the Confederates running straight back to the point of contention. The Union gets the counterattack and immediately leaves the field. And nature abhors a vacuum. Here come the 8th Florida to fill it, and that blue line is bleeding away just as fast as it built up. And the 8th Florida, first to arrive at the point of contention. This almost became a first-person weekend. I was going to hang out with the Florida guys, but once I found out everybody was going to be on the same server, I said, nah, let's do it. I want to film everybody. And Florida has been hit directly with Tim's artillery, so they're probably going to try to find a spot where they can hide from it the best they can. At least they have a fence by them. This may provide cover from that direction. Oh, man. Florida really getting cut to pieces here, but they've almost got their job completed. You see that red line almost all the way back. And they've done it. They've broken the counterattack. Both sides engaged. 18:42 left in the match to get a plan together. And here come Greenberg and the 8th Alabama with covering fire from the 52nd New York. Great way to do that. But Greenberg and the boys are running right into the Confederate defenses. 51st New York over there, 20th Georgia over there, it looks like, as well. But a Confederate artillery piece right in their face. How will the Alabama do? Ooh, large holes being taken out here. Fire at will command in. Oh, and we've got more pressure on the left. Here come the 52nd New York. Going right into the gun, killing the artillerymen of the 14th Louisiana. We got 2nd Mississippi here, but they're moving off to the left. And they're going to give some help to the 51st New York here. And the 8th Alabama still at the point of contention, 52nd pulling back. We've got another Union company up on the left-hand side. That's 2nd Delaware, Toby and the boys. Right up here near the Confederate line, looking for an enemy to attack. But they're in the field. And you can see the blue line is growing. Confederates, after the hit they took last time, kind of playing back a little bit. 2nd Mississippi up. I can say I haven't seen the Florida at all. I'm not sure what happened to them. Here they are. 8th Florida coming right into the hottest part of the battlefield, in between 2 units. And they are falling back. They know this is a deadly, deadly position to be in. Lots and lots and lots of blue bellies in this area, and this is 8th Alabama right in the middle. This is going to be the largest portion of the TGV today, and it's going to be hard for the Confederates to push them off. This is going to be the 2nd counterattack in the battle. TGV really flexing muscle today, showing what they're all about. 11:53 in the match. All right, so you see 14th Louisiana going back toward the wall. Oh, another massive blast. I tell you, these Floridians, man, just magnets for cannonballs this afternoon. And here they come, Matt in the 14th, Hogg in the 8th, going straight for the point of contention. Greenberg is here, but mostly 2nd Delaware and 8th Alabama. And the counter charge. And we are with the 8th Alabama. You see the Confederate flag flying in the air in the background. And more Union pouring into the point. Greenberg running across with the sword, trying to get his guys organized. It is a mess at the point of contention. But the 8th Alabama still holding strong. Matt doing it with the pistol. Mr. Hogg going in with the bayonet. And Foreign getting the shot off, but I don't think it hit anybody. Oh, and this is bad for the Confederates. Even though the Union is taking losses, they've only got 1:48 left in the match. And the Union still on the point of contention. They've backed off a little bit, trying to give themselves a little bit of room here. But the Confederates may not even be able to spawn in time to get back to the point of contention. They're coming this way. Will it be too little too late? 1:27 left in the match. They're not really going directly toward the point. They got to go, and they got to go now. But still a whole lot of Union here. 20th Georgia, the only people close. But look at this. They got 18th North Carolina, 52nd New York up on the point of contention. 1 minute left in the match. Confederate flag laying on the ground, and this could be it for the first map. TGV really putting a hit on the rest of the UEC. But Matt, he wants to come in and make it interesting at the end. Let's see if they can do it. 50 seconds. I don't even know if they can get it in time. They might be able to force an overtime if they can get enough people here. But you see how the TGV is backed off and allowing the Confederates to walk right into a perfect trap. And they don't have any choice. They've got to do it. So here they are. 14th Louisiana coming in, trying to save the day. Matt going down immediately. 2nd Mississippi is here as well. The Confederate Army is at the point of contention. 15 seconds left. 20th Georgia here as well. 51st New York. It's just everybody in the Confederate Army. Will we get an overtime? You hear the huzzah. The Confederates are now breaking. We got 8th Florida here. We got an overtime. And that blue line is bleeding away. The Confederates are doing it. Incredible. Can they stay the course? We've still got Union here in the field. Greenberg still alive. Incredible. Doing it with the pistol.
Greetings from the Alabama boys. 9.
All right, the Florida's here. They're starting to break them up.
Hold here. They're coming from the southwest. Hold.
They're trying to hold. You see
Get that team.
Hines trying to get away with the flag. No, your line's the other way, Hines. You got to go back the other way, buddy. More Confederates pouring in. And I think Hines is getting the picture. He's trying to get the hell out of here. But they're doing it. The Confederates are actually pushing it off. Can they go back to taking losses? This is incredible. Great pushback by the Confederates. And Tim slinging in some artillery. He knows exactly where they are. He can see that red line going that way as well. Will an artillery piece come in and ruin this whole thing? There's one. They tried it. Hit a tree. Man, an incredible comeback for the Confederates here. Man, guys, I think we're sniffing a Hall of Fame match, maybe. And the Confederates just pouring into the point of contention now. They don't even care that they're exposed to enemy fire. You see the Florida right up here, 51st New York. Everybody's here. And there it is. They've broken the counterattack. They're back to taking losses. 12 minutes, 25 seconds left in the match. This is classic War of Rights right here. Classic UEC event. So the TGV have pushed the Confederates around all day long, but when it mattered, they got back into it, and they've evened this thing up right at the end. 12 minutes left to go in this incredible match that we've had so far. Looks like they're just going to try to do it with brute force. But we've got to set up pretty much like what we saw early in the match. 2nd Delaware on the left, 8th Alabama near them, and then 52nd, and 8th Alabama not wasting any time. Greenberg, Harris, out front. Captain Harris moving his guys into position to put a lot of heat on the Confederates, but he's got the 14th Louisiana aiming right at him with a cannonball. Shot past him.
Company, take aim.
Take aim.
Da ist keine Linie in Sicht.
Recover arms.
Recover.
Da ist die Flagge, da ist er.
Ja, aber die sitzen, da ist nicht
Quick
viel
step.
Zeit. Das ist das Geschütz, was du siehst, die sind noch weiter.
All right, they know they got room, so they're moving them up. And you can see the enemy. Oh, massive attack on the artillery. Oh, a lot of bullets coming in. 8th Alabama taking a lot of hits here. And is this 20th Georgia? 8th Florida. Putting a lot of heat on the Alabama. The mighty 88 going head-to-head again. And with the Alabama being so large, this is not a fair contest for the Florida. But they're doing a damn fine job. Look at that. 8th Alabama down to one man, no men. They've completely wiped them.
That's so nice. I want to keep them here.
The Confederates have turned the tide. With the Union breaking, they could force a final push. 52nd New York on the point. Yeah, very deadly shots, Hardy. You are right about that. And you hear the huzzah. That means the Confederates are breaking as well. We could also get a last stand. Well, it wouldn't be a Hall of Fame match if you didn't go right down to the wire. So the Confederates holding the Union off on the Confederate right. For the most part, Delaware not making a lot of progress up the hill yet. But they're on the move. The apprentice, Darth Toby, on his way toward the point of contention with the 2nd Delaware. Those crazy Delawares, they're going to put themselves in the best position they possibly can. And the Confederates are here, right on the backs of the Confederates. So the Confederates coming in with a charge, 2nd Mississippi, but the 2nd Delaware here to do a counterattack. And we've got Confederates waiting at the artillery piece as well. So the Confederates back in the center en masse. And this is what you're going to have to do to win this match, in my opinion.
Don't start your reload. Just put it in order.
But they can't stand still because Tim will just blow them to bits. And you can see the Union not giving up on this point of contention. Alabama coming back into this spot. And they're in control right now of the point. You can see that blue line moving incredibly quickly, and the Confederates cannot screw around now, because as a breaking unit, if the 8th Alabama take this point of contention, it is going to be over. Here come the 14th Louisiana.
States rights, come here, flag.
Matt and the guys coming in. Muffin trying to go for that flag.
States rights. States rights. States rights. States rights. States rights. States rights.
And the 8th Florida pouring in as well. 52nd New York. 8th, yeah, 2nd. I mean, they're just all here. I'm calling out names as soon as I can see them. Let's get down on the ink. Hey, even Winkler's here with the pistol. Get down on the action here. Oh, a massive artillery blast. Boy, you want to talk about a cinematic shot. Look at that shit. In the smoke, and the Union have done it. They're pushing up the hill. Let's go with them. All right, the Union push has slowed down, but the blue line is starting to come back toward the Confederates ever so slightly. Hey, there's old Ronnie. We got him carrying the flag a couple weeks ago. And the Union's still here, and the Confederates are now on last stand. Last stand, and the blue line is racing toward Washington. 4 minutes left. Are they going to do it right here? Is this going to be the match? Confederates streaming into the point. But that's it. It's over. Look at that match. 503 to 508. Holy crap. You cannot get any closer to that. What an incredible battle, guys. If you didn't like that, then what the hell are you doing watching War of Rights? Because that's probably as good as it gets right there. All right, so congratulations to the TGV, really showing their stuff there. If you like that, hit the like button. Consider subscribing. Until next time, my name's Jehovah, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.